Hello, peanut butter and jammers. This is John Morris Russell, conductor of your Cincinnati Pops Orchestra, and I've been so pleased to be welcomed into the peanut butter and jam family to give everyone a conducting lesson. We're going to talk about today about conducting an orchestra. Now, many of you might have seen me conduct the Cincinnati Pops Orchestra, or perhaps one of our Lollipops concerts with the Cincinnati Symphony and the Cincinnati Pops. So what exactly does a conductor do? Well, I use this thing, and you might wonder what this thing is called. It's called a baton. Let's all say that together. Baton. One more time. Baton. And a baton is a French word that means stick. Well, and that's exactly what it is. It's made out of wood. It's all painted white. It's got a little cork handle. And if you're a right-handed person, you hold it in the right hand like this. If you're a lefty, you hold it in the left hand like this. Either way, we use the baton to help communicate to the orchestra. Now, there are a lot of times there are a whole lot of people in an orchestra. There'll be 90, 100 people in an orchestra sometimes. And so you have to use the baton because it's nice and clear so that everyone can see you right up close, but also far, far, far away. Far, 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 far away, so that you can see what's happening there with the beat. Since we're going to give a conducting lesson, you got to have a baton too. So, you could use anything really. You could use a chopstick. This is really fantastic. A chopstick is perfect. You put the fatter in there in this hand and the tip there, or you might even use a little wooden spoon. You could use that, but something that you can hold very, very comfortably and use to point and to do other things. We're going to learn all about that right now. So let's start off by learning some of the basic beat patterns. And we're going to start off by just listening to a piece of music. Let's listen to a little piece of music by Antonin Dvorak. Here's a little bit of the Dvorak Slavonic Dance, number 8, opus 42. 46. There we go. That gives you a little taste of what the music is like and conducting along with the music. Now, you might have noticed that sometimes I had bigger gestures and sometimes I had smaller gestures, but all of the things that I was doing with the baton, I was following the beat. Now, the beat is a very, very important part of music. In fact, I would like to say it's the most important part. It's the rhythm that keeps the music going. Now, how do you know what the beat is? A march always has 2 beats. Now, you're probably all wondering, how come a march has 2 beats? Well, when you're marching, you use your feet. And how many feet do you have, kids? Let's look down and count them. 1, 2. So, as we march, we're using those 2 feet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The rhythm of the beat is the rhythm of the feet. Let's listen to a little bit of the John Philip Sousa's famous Stars and Stripes March, and let's all march along, right along with the music. Is everyone ready to go? Let's do it. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Count with me, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. You get the idea about how this works. You could feel the rhythm of your feet and the rhythm of the beat. Now, a march has 2 beats, and they repeat over and over and over, just like we were counting together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And as a conductor, we show the rhythm of your feet in the beat patterns of your baton. So grab your baton, and we all start up in the beginning position like this. Whoosh. And you go down, and that's 1. 1. And then you go back up, and that's 2. 2. Let's do that together, and count along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's easy, isn't it? It's a lot of fun, too. Let's conduct together another march. This is another famous march by John Philip Sousa, the great March King, and this one is called the Liberty Bell March. And let's see if we can get ourselves ready to conduct this together. So we start at the beginning position with our baton in our right hand or our left hand, and we start in our starting position like this, whoosh, and then we get ready to conduct together, going down and up, 1, 2, all together. Here we go. Get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Go ahead and count with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's really good, folks. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure to smile. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fantastic. Good job, everybody. And you know, you can go to the Peanut Butter and Jam website or go onto YouTube. Find your favorite march. All of those marches always have 2 beats. And once you learn how to do that 2-beat pattern, you can conduct along with them all day long. It's a whole lot of fun. Well, we're going to now go to our next beat pattern, which is the 3-beat pattern. Whoa. The 3-beat pattern is a little trickier. And this one, we always start at the very beginning, like this. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the 3-beat pattern, we just made a shape. Does anyone know what that shape is called? That's right. It's a triangle. Let's make that shape together. Here we go. Starting in our starting position. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There are lots of great songs in 3. And there's a song that you might know called My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. And My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean has 3 beats. It's that 3-beat pattern that keeps on repeating over and over again. So let's listen and sing along to My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean while conducting a 3-beat pattern. Are we ready to go? Okay. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
back my Bonnie to me.
Very good, everyone. Now, let's do that one more time, and we want everyone to sing along to My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Here, let's try it again. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's all sing.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me.
Very good. That was awesome, folks. There's another type of music that has 3 beats, a very famous type of music called the waltz. And the waltz is a dance, and that dance always has 3 beats because there's some fancy footwork that always requires 3 separate steps. So in the waltz, let's look down at those feet. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can all do the waltz together. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we have those same rhythm of the feet equals the rhythm of the beat. So let's listen to a very famous waltz called the Blue Danube Waltz by Johann Strauss Jr., which has 3 beats repeating over and over again. And let's conduct right along with Johann Strauss with those 3 beats of the waltz. Get yourselves ready. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. This one's fast, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. That was fantastic. We've done the 2-beat pattern. Let's remind ourselves. Whoosh, that goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we've also learned the 3-beat pattern that goes like this. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to talk about some of the more nuancy stuff. To show how loud or how soft the music is, we can also show that without having to say a word. You don't have to say shh, or you don't have to say play louder, everybody. You can just use your gestures to show how the music is supposed to be played. So, when you want something and encourage everyone to play very, very softly, do you think you're going to conduct very, very large, or are you going to conduct very, very small? That's right. You're going to conduct very, very small if you want it soft. So if we were going to do a 2-beat pattern, whoosh, we'd go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, with just a very small beat pattern. And if we wanted to get louder, we would get bigger and bigger. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then smaller. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. If you wanted to do something in 3, and you wanted to make it louder and softer, you'd start off whoosh, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you'd get a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're really loud. And then if you wanted to get softer, you start big. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you get smaller and smaller, and it gets softer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, what did you say? I can't hear you. That's so soft. Well, we're going to practice and listen to a great piece by Tchaikovsky. And in this piece, the march from the Symphony No. 6, it's going to be in 2. And it's going to have lots of different volumes. Sometimes it's going to be loud. Sometimes it's going to be soft. So everyone get ready for the Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 6, the 3rd movement, the march. And get yourselves ready. It's in 2. And so we're going to get ourselves ready. Whoosh. And it's going to start off very, very softly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead and count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep that nice and crisp. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's getting louder. And getting softer. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. And 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Softer, and now getting a little louder. Softer, and now getting louder. Getting louder. Getting louder. And now getting softer. So now you get it. This is what a conductor does, is to help encourage the orchestra, everyone around you, play louder and softer, faster and slower, to play in time and to play together. And there's so many great music videos out there that you can find on YouTube that you can listen to all sorts of music and conduct along to see how you can start to train your own conducting skills to be part of a great orchestral experience. Thank you so very, very much to tuning in to our peanut butter and jam session. And it's been a lot of fun teaching you some very basic conducting beat patterns, and we look forward to seeing you real soon at peanut butter and jam concerts, as well as our Lollipops family concerts with the Cincinnati Pops and your own Cincinnati Pops Orchestra. So long, everybody. Thanks for joining me.